What's up everybody, Tony here with High Tech Check, and today we're going to be taking a look at ESR's cases and accessories for the brand new iPhone 14 Pro Max. Now I do want to give a huge shout out to ESR for sending all this to me so I could do this review for you guys today. Now ESR has been around since 2009 and they make some really great products, and if you're looking to level up your tech, these accessories are going to help you do that. The HaloLock 3-in-1 wireless charger with Cryo Boost is the fastest MagSafe charger for phones on the market today. The HaloLock Kickstand wireless power banks have an on-demand kickstand and offer power literally in a snap. It comes in a 5000 and 10,000 mAh configuration. The HaloLock wireless car charger with Cryo Boost is also the fastest car charger on the market. We have a classic kickstand case that has an adjustable and durable zinc alloy kickstand and has a 1500G magnetic holding force. We also have a crystal clear case that has a polycarbonate structure that almost eliminates yellowing and has a 1500G magnetic holding force as well. Now I will be putting a link in the description for all these cases if you guys want to pick them up yourself, and if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to review to you guys. There's also going to be a 10% off promo code that you can use, and I'll put that in the video description as well. So are you ready to level up? Stick around until the end of the video to find out how. Alright, so first up we're going to take a look at the HaloLock 3-in-1 wireless charger. Now I mentioned Cryo Boost before, but you're probably wondering, what is that? Well, basically what it is a little fan built into each one of these devices to help cool your device while it's charging, because heat is the biggest enemy of batteries when you're charging your phone. So if you can keep that nice and cool while you're charging, it'll not only be better in the long run for the battery of your device, but it'll also help charge it faster. So here is the stand itself, and here we have our accessories box, and that is pretty much it. Let's go ahead and check out our accessories, and basically all that is the power device for your charger. This is a really nice charging stand. So before we plug this into the wall, if you're going to be using your Apple Watch on here, you're definitely going to want to install the Apple Watch charger first, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. The really awesome thing is the fact that this charger accommodates for the older Apple Watches that use the USB Type-A connection and the fast chargers that use the USB Type-C. They've thought of everything. So what we need to do to install our Apple Watch charger is we need to pop off the bottom cover here. If we look in the corner, there's a little spot for you to put maybe like a coin, or if you happen to have like a plastic pick, you can simply just put that in there. And then what I found is just to kind of twist a little bit, you'll hear a popping noise. And then if you can just run the little pick down the side of the charger, it'll start to pop off just like that. You can see how you will route the cable for your Apple phone, and then there's the two plugs on the inside. And once you have that in, we can go ahead and just put our cover back on and just snap it in place. And it also has some little rubber stoppers on the bottom here to help keep your stand in place. Now we can go ahead and plug in our charger. You'll hear the fans turn on for just a second and then turn off. Now, like I mentioned before about Cryo Boost, this HaloLock phone charging pad has a Cryo Boost cooling fan underneath, and it helps keep your phone cooler while charging and allow it to charge faster. So when I put my phone on the charger here, it not only snaps into place, but it also turns on the little fan here. The fan is very quiet, and you're really not going to be able to hear it when the charger is on your nightstand. Now, if it does happen to bother you at night, you can always turn it off with the little Cryo Boost on-off button right here. But I would definitely recommend keeping it on because it's definitely going to help keep your phone cool and charge faster. Now, as you can see, I have my phone in landscape mode, and if you wanted to watch a YouTube video or something like that, you can have it in this orientation while it's charging, or you can also rotate it into portrait mode as well. So you have a couple different options for either watching stuff on your phone or charging. Now there is a really nice soft blue glow from the charger while you're charging up your device to let you know that it is charging. Once it's done charging, that light will shut off. That light should not be bothering you at night because it is mostly blocked by the phone. And you can easily take your phone off the charging pad just like that. And then on the bottom here, we also do have a little charging spot for your Apple AirPods. You can simply put it on the charger and your AirPods will start charging. Now there's also a little LED light on the bottom here that does turn on. That is super small. That shouldn't bother you either while you're sleeping. But again, you can also turn off the lights with the little on-off switch. The Apple Watch charging stand will work with all of your Apple Watches because it allows you to use the charger that came with your Apple Watch. This is super important because some Apple Watch chargers can charge faster than others. And here I have the brand new Apple Watch Ultra. I'll go ahead and put this on the charger and we'll see what happens. No problems there. And if you do happen to have a band that does not open, it will easily fit over the little piece right here as well. This charger can also charge up your iPhone 14 Pro Max in about 3 hours with the use of Cryo Boost. Now, like I said before, this charging pad is probably one of the nicest charging pads that I've ever seen that has multiple uses. It's got your phone charger, your Apple Watch charger, and your AirPods charger all in one. And it's got some nice metal stands here, so it's very sturdy. The rest of the stand is made out of plastic, but it is solid. It does not feel cheap at all. One other thing is this little stand here does kind of rotate up and down. So if you need to angle it more towards you, you can do that. Now, if you don't happen to have an iPhone 14, but you happen to have an iPhone 12 or 13, those will also work with this charging stand because they do have MagSafe technology built in. All right, so here we have the Banks charger, and here I have my iPhone 14 Pro Max that is currently totally dead. So we're going to see how long it takes to wirelessly charge from 0% all the way up to 100%. Right now it's about 10 o'clock. ESR says it should take about 3 hours, and we're going to put that to the test with the Cryo Boost on. So let's go ahead and get started. And if we take a look around the side there, as you can see, the Cryo Boost is activated. So there we can see the phone is now starting. And we're at 1%. All right, so it's been about an hour into our charge. We'll go ahead and see where we're at. So it looks like we're at about 41%, so that's what you can expect with an hour's worth of charge with this charger. I also don't feel any warmth from the phone, so we know that the little fan in the back is doing its job to keep the phone cool. Okay, so we're at the 2-hour mark now. We'll go ahead and see what battery percentage we're at now. 78%. All right. 1 more hour to go. And the phone is still not warm. Very nice. So here we are 3 hours and the fan is still running on the charger, but we are at 100%. So because the fan is still running, that tells me that the battery is not at full capacity yet, but we are at about 100%, and 3 hours is pretty accurate. And after a full 3 hours of charging, the phone is cool to the touch. So the fan is definitely doing its job. All right, and then here we have the HaloLock Kickstand wireless power banks. Now, like I said before, these power banks literally supply power to you in a snap. They have an on-demand kickstand that's adjustable. They also allow for pass-through charging, so you can charge up your phone while you're charging up the power bank. They have a strong magnetic lock that's 1000 G. And you also have 2 ways to charge. You can either use it wirelessly or wired. Now the charging rates are a little different if you use wireless versus wired. The wireless supports up to 7.5 watts and the wired will charge at 12 watts. So here is the charger itself. Very nice, very solid feeling. It also comes with the USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable. They have a 24-month warranty. So they both come with a USB Type-C to USB Type-C charging cable. And there it is in black. So the little one, which is the 5000 milliamp hour battery, is in black, and the 10,000 milliamp hour is in white. And as you can see, there's a slight difference in sizes here. On the side, it's got a USB Type-C, which is in and out. On the back here, we have our nice little metal charging stand. Just unfolds just like that. Just simply folds down just like that, snaps in place. And then we also have our power button on the side. If you want to turn the battery off, you can just hold that in for 3 seconds. On the bottom here, we have our little LED status. If we push in the power button, we can see how charged up it is. Right now, there's only one LED, so we need to charge that up. Then here we have our MagSafe. Same goes for the 10,000. It's got this nice kickstand here. Very nice chargers. These do not feel cheap whatsoever. We have our little LEDs right here. If I can turn off some lights so you can see. We go ahead and push in the power button. And as you can see, this one's charged up a lot more, about 75%. So here we have our phone. We'll go ahead and stick it to the back. And it starts charging right away. You don't have to worry about your phone dropping. It's on there pretty good. Very nice. Again, if you want to take out that kickstand, just unfold it like that. And you can stand your phone up in portrait, or you can lay it down and watch some YouTube or Netflix. Now, you don't necessarily have to turn off the battery. If you're not using it, it will shut off probably within 30 seconds all by itself. And if we look at the bottom here, you can see the little charging status indicator to let you know that it is charging. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in the USB Type-C into the 10,000 milliamp hour battery. Then I'm going to plug in the other end into the 5,000 milliamp hour battery. As you can see, it's charging right there. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and put this on our phone. And as you can see, it charges while the battery charges itself. And you can also use this as a regular power bank to charge up 2 different devices at the same time. So here we'll charge up my iPhone. And then I'm going to go ahead and plug in my other phone here with using the USB Type-C. So as you can see, it's charging up my other phone here using the USB Type-C, and it's also charging my iPhone at the same time. All right, and here we have the HaloLock wireless car charger with Cryo Boost. This wireless charger can charge your iPhone 14 Pro Max in about 2 hours and 40 minutes compared to the official MagSafe charger that does 3 hours and 50 minutes. The Cryo Boost keeps your phone cool. This has 18 built-in magnets and a non-slip silicone ring that can hold up to 1,400 grams versus Apple's 700 grams. It gives you power in a snap, and its highly adjustable angles ensures a comfortable view. So here we have a little quick setup guide. Here is our charger. Here we have our charging cable, which is USB Type-A to USB Type-C. And it comes with an air vent mount. So all we need to do is undo this little screw here. We'll go ahead and put that over the little mount here. You'll press the air vent mount in place and then screw this back on. And then here we have the USB port on the bottom here. Just simply plug in our cable. And there is a very soft blue glow around the charger. That also acts as a little status LED to let you know that your phone is being charged. Now for the power adapter for this in your car, you want to make sure that it's capable of at least outputting 7.5 watts because that's the max that this charger can put out. And before you put your phone on here, you want to peel off this little protective layer. And it does have a nice little grippy spot on here for your phone. So we'll go ahead and take our phone and put it on the charger here. It starts to charge, and then you can hear the fan start up as well. So it does hold the phone pretty well. You don't have to worry about your phone falling off. And you can also rotate it in landscape mode as well in case you need to use it for navigation. And you can easily pull it off just like that. Now, unlike the standing charger, there is no button on here to turn the fan off, pretty much because it's going to be in your car and the fan shouldn't really bother you while you're driving because you're more likely to hear road noise than you will the fan. And the fan, again, only turns on when you're charging your phone. So I have the mount all set up here, and there's a couple of quick tips that I want to give you that might help you install this in your car. As you can see, my air vents are vertical. They're not horizontal like a lot of the other cars do. So you have to kind of set this up a little different. So here we have the little clamp here that you could just kind of press and it opens. And then we have this little piece down here. And basically what that does is it braces this mount, because if you don't have this brace, it'll kind of like sag down because the mount and the phone is pretty heavy. So the way that I have this set up is you want to kind of loosen this a little bit so you can move the little mount around. Then what you want to do is just clip this onto one of your vents that you want to have it on. Then what you want to do is this little piece here, it can rotate. So I would rotate this down and have it braced up against your center console so that way it won't sag down. Then before you tighten this little nut here, position the mount where you want it, then tighten it up just enough to where it stays in place. Then I would take this whole mount off of the air vent and then continue to tighten this down as much as you can and then put it back on. All right, so as you can see, I have the mount all set up and it's not going to sag down any because I have that little piece pressed underneath my little air vent and it's hooked onto the air vent itself. So we're all set up. Now we just need to plug in the power. Now, as you can see, it's got that really cool, nice blue glow. So we'll go ahead and take our phone with our HaloLock case on it, and we'll go ahead and put it on the mount. Now, I don't know if you can hear or not, but the fan is actively cooling the back of the case now. And as far as the phone moving, it will move back and forth if you have the vertical vents like I do, but it's not going to fall down because it's got that stopper on there. So let's go ahead and take them out for a little drive. And after all that, the mount still stayed on. So here we have our ESR crystal clear case. So here is the case itself. It is rather light. It's got a nice hard polycarbonate back surrounded by some nice hard edges here. This has reinforced edges in case you happen to drop your phone on its edge. And it also has built-in anti-yellowing resistance. All right, so here it is on our phone. Feels nice and grippy. Buttons easily accessible and clicky. If we look to the side here, as you can see, there is a raised edge all the way around the phone to protect your screen. And I also have a tempered glass screen protector on my phone as well. Then here we have our separated volume buttons, which is really nice. Our little cutout for the mute button, a little lanyard hole. On the other side, we have our power button. On the bottom, we have our cutouts for our charging port, speaker, and microphone. And then if we look on the back here, as you can see, it does have a raised edge around the camera to protect your lenses. And it's got that nice clear back to show off the color of your phone. Very nice and crystal clear. Like I said before, it's very grippy in the hand and it's not going to slip out. And if you're wondering about wireless charging, we'll see if we can charge with the ESR Kickstand power bank. It will charge through the case, but it's not going to hold on because it does not have the HaloLock technology, but you can still wirelessly charge through it. And this case also, again, does have the extra corner protection in case you happen to drop your phone on one of the corners as well. Very nice case. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a thumbs up. And then here we have the ESR's crystal clear case with the HaloLock technology. So here we have that same crystal clear case, but it's got the built-in HaloLock technology. So if you're going to be using the HaloLock charger or any MagSafe charger for that matter, you're definitely going to want to get this clear case because it does have the HaloLock MagSafe technology built in. So again, this case does have a raised edge around the front to protect your screen. It's got your volume rockers that are separated, your cutout for your mute button, your lanyard hole, your power button on the side here, your cutouts for the bottom. Then if we look at the side here, you can see it's got the raised edge to protect your lenses. And on the back, it's got your MagSafe magnets built in, and it still shows off the color of your phone. So now if we do the same charging with this case, it's stuck on there. It charges your phone, and you don't have to worry about the HaloLock charger falling off. And it also has that extra protection in the corners in case you happen to drop your phone as well. And as you can see, it works with my tempered glass screen protector as well. Very nice case, definitely recommend it. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a thumbs up. And then here we have ESR's classic kickstand with HaloLock. So I'm going to tell you right now that this is probably by far one of my most favorite cases. Not only does it have the HaloLock technology built in, but it also has a built-in kickstand. Can you guess where it is? It's built in around the camera. All you need to do is pull this little metal piece up and it becomes a kickstand. So now you don't have to worry about having that extra bump on the back of your case. So not only does it protect your cameras, but it also acts as a kickstand. Genius. Why doesn't anybody else do this? So again, it's got that nice hard back surrounded by some nice firm rubber edges. And there we go. It's nice and grippy in the hand. This is how you level up your device. Nowhere else are you going to get a case like this. This is pretty unique. And it also offers protection where it counts, and it's got that powerful yellowing resistance while adding functionality. It's got that 1500G magnetic holding force for the HaloLock attachment. It also has the adjustable and durable zinc alloy kickstand, and it's reinforced with air guard corners to provide military grade protection. Definitely my favorite case. Again, it feels nice and grippy in the hands. Buttons are very clicky, easily accessible. If we turn it to the side, you'll see that it does have the raised edge to protect your screen. On the side, we have our separated volume buttons, the mute button, our lanyard hole. On the side, it has our power button. And as you can see in the corners, it's got the little extra reinforcement. On the bottom, has our cutouts. Then on the back, as you can see, it's got the raised camera bump to protect your lenses that doubles as a kickstand. And then it's got the HaloLock technology and the crystal clear back to show off the color of your phone. That is awesome. So again, all you need to do is simply pull out this little ring that is stiff. It doesn't just flop around, and it acts as your kickstand. Now you can also lay it down just like this in portrait mode, and you can also put your phone upside down as well for it to stand up a little more upright. But most of the time you're probably going to use it like this. Let me know in the comments how much you love this kickstand. I absolutely would love to have a kickstand on my case, but I never wanted it because it added too much of a bump around the case and it interfered with wireless charging, whereas this, you will not have any problems. So here we'll take the HaloLock power bank charger. Charges up perfectly fine, and it holds your phone in place, so you don't have to worry about it falling off. That is so cool. Now you see why I say this is my most favorite case ever. And I definitely give this case a thumbs up. And then here we have ESR's classic kickstand. So this is the same great kickstand case, it just doesn't have the HaloLock technology in it. It's got the nice hard clear back with your kickstand surrounded by a nice rubbery firm edge. Again, it is super grippy. Buttons are very, very clicky and easily accessible. Again, it's got the nice raised edge all the way around your phone. It's got the separated volume buttons, your mute button. On the other side, you can see we have our power button. We also have those reinforced edges as well. Our cutouts on the bottom. On the back, we have our kickstand, which is easily accessible. And then we have our nice clear case. So again, you can put it in landscape or you can lay it down in portrait mode as well. Either way. I love this case. And as you can see, it doesn't add a lot of bulk to the phone. It's pretty much the same as every other case, but it's got a built-in kickstand. It's a win-win for you. Now you can wirelessly charge through this case. It just doesn't have the HaloLock technology to hold in place really good. So if you put something like that here, it'll still charge, but if you hold it to the side, the phone will just fall right off. But you can easily wirelessly charge right through this case. So I'm definitely going to give this case a thumbs up. So as you can see, ESR makes some really nice quality products, and that's how you level up. Why waste your money on other inferior products when you can just get these? So I would definitely recommend all of these products, and again, I will be putting a link in the description for each and every one. And if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to review to you guys. Also, don't forget about the 10% off promo code that I will be putting in the description below. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell to let you guys know when I put out new videos. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.